Hey guys, it's me. It's Philly Pre, and I'm back again with another K-drama review. My voice is hoarse, so sorry about that. Not even really sure why, but it is. So hopefully you can understand what I'm saying. Hopefully it's not too mumble jumble. But I'm gonna start off with episode 9 because I just finished that one. And I needed to do the review for episode 9, and I'm going to piece together. I'm going to just tack it on when I do the 1 to 10, because I didn't want to get to 10 and forget stuff I wanted to say about 9. This love feature marriage divorce, ooh, child, y'all already know how I feel about it. Y'all already know how season 1 was. Excuse me, y'all already know how I'm feeling about season 2. But this episode 9, first of all, they're going to stop playing with my emotions. These scenes that's imaginary, stop. They're annoying. Because you get me hyped, and I shouldn't keep falling for it, but I really be wanting the scenes that's the imagined scenes to really be the scenes that's happening, and it's like, stop, y'all, because I can't. So all that, she asked for a divorce at first in the beginning, but it really wasn't what was happening. Irks to the highest power. Okay, but now she can't talk. But I get it, the shock, she's the perfect wife, she had the perfect husband, perfect life, perfect marriage. So her world has shattered. But everybody think it's the shock of the mother. I ain't saying losing her mom, the whole mom situation, mom being sick, ain't. But her mom wasn't her greatest fan. But she wasn't. But let's think about it. You hated your mom because of your dad cheating and what you think your mom did, and you thought your mom wasn't the perfect wife, which her mom was. It seemed like she was something. But you also see now that being a perfect wife don't mean your man won't cheat either. So you're regretting some of that stuff you said to your mom, and now you can't really take it back, and she dying and whatever. But I'm gonna need you to have your little moment where you don't talk, maybe so you can get yourself together, regroup, and come back strong. You in shock, I get it, but you're gonna have to say something. And then Ami really try to go to her room. Ask the nurse. First of all, the nurse, you're giving up too much information when she asking about the director's wife. Mind your business. And then you get all this information and you really go down to the room. So glad she wasn't there and had switched rooms and was with her mom. Because, really, who these mistresses is irking my soul. These men done made them think they just have the power to, I guess, do and say some of the stuff they do and say it. And it ain't okay. Oh, alright, so then you got, let's see who I'm getting to next. So we talked about them. That aunt, the mother's sister, the one that's sick, the sister that came in from the Philippines. Oh, child. Oh, she's something. Was she saying all that stuff to the helper that was helping her sister? Oh, well, this needs to be dusted. I want hand-drawn, fresh noodles. I want them from scratch. You should have brought your maid or whoever with you, because you want a lot. So you're going to be a hot mess, and I don't know if I'm going to be feeling you. But I also feel like you also going to be the one that say sometimes what need to be said. So I'm going to see if they keep you around for those type of tidbits. And I'm wondering if her and the Dr. Bay, but he ain't Dr. Bay no more, if his mother / she really want to sleep with her son, her and I get into it, because I feel like they might bump heads on something. Not sure really what yet, but that could be a possibility. Okay, so now we got Ben and this stupid professor. They singing and they happy. He can't sing. He sound like me right now. She's singing it. Oh, they're planning a wedding. And I'm over here like, the scenes with them irritate my soul. Irritate me to no end. So he dropping all stuff for the Lunar New Year. The daughter was like, and kept it moving. I'm with you. And like the wife said, you can take that back. Yeah, because, how about I won't need you? But what I'm peeping with him is, why are you so concerned about making sure she know that the doctor is having an affair? And like she said, oh, so your soon-to-be wife is friends with the mistress? She was like, well, friends like people who have stuff in common flock together. Tell him. And that's why he trying to bring Dr. Bay down, because he wanted to be like, see, I ain't the only husband. Because you too pressed to make sure she know and tell her. But I like how she thinking like, dang, maybe that's why she can't talk, because she already know. Lawyer and his wife, 30-year-old couple, who child, y'all know how I feel about how long. I know it's probably an unpopular opinion, but me and her, she could kick rocks. He's wimpy, because he is, whatever his reasons or whatever. But you don't want to be with the family for the Lunar New Year. You want to go to Busan and okay, whatever. He at this point, he's just saying yes to whatever. But I'm just like, to do what? To make this baby you don't want, to make him miserable, and have him doing stuff he don't want to do, telling him what he can't eat because he's going to get fat. Like, it doesn't sound, nothing about it sounds appealing, in my opinion, but whatever. Then, who else didn't I touch on yet? Talked about Gabin. I talked about the professor and his wife. They didn't really touch too much on like the lawyer's parents. I mean, he was in it for like a little bit or whatever. Okay. I just need to say, I need some intel. Come on now, y'all. I need information on this engineer. Like, do he like one of them? What? What's his story? What's his... He don't want to visit his family. He did mention that his mom died, so I'm assuming, which we know his biological mom. Dad remarried, but he won't, which I'm assuming the dad's new wife is who his brother is by. But you don't go home for the New Year. You like, it'll make it uncomfortable, So you definitely come from money, but you kind of like don't bang with your family, but you bang with your brother. So yeah, I need some story on him. And I feel like they ain't giving us enough, which still leads me to believe this season 3 is a strong possibility, but we'll see. All right. Sad that the mom died. You know, I was really sad about that. I definitely like the fact that now the doctor's mother, stepmother, she kind of like, not laying low, but she can't be doing her scheming and conniving really right now because it's too much drama going on. So she got to really play her part, like play her mother part and being there for him and taking care of GI and all that stuff. So yeah, that's pretty much it for episode 9. But episode 10, I saw them previews at the end of 9. I feel like I'm going to have a lot to say. I just feel it. Episode 10 coming up next. Woo. Episode 10. Your sound is working right. That was a long pause. Because, woo, child. Episode 10. At first, they was annoying me with these imaginary, fake, what we want to do scenes. But when the scene got real, it got real. Okay, so let's take care of a little small panty stuff. So you got a lawyer couple, you know, he asking his mom and dad to help him. He met with her accidentally, whatever. He's like, he was destined to be married twice, and excuse me, but I give her props, and I know everybody going to agree, but she really is pushing him away. She really is saying what they did is wrong. She really is like, she was like, you chose to marry her. She said all the right things, and let's be honest, it's probably not what she really wants to say and how her heart really feels, but she's doing her best to right or wrong. So I give her credit for that. He is definitely pushing and wants her in his life. And she's like, your wife is willing to give you a chance, you know. No. And she got up and she walked out. You know, you give credit where credit is due. So she gets credit for that. You know, of course, then he went to his parents and this and that. But meanwhile, his wife is trying to figure out how she can bag either the engineer or the brother. But now I think her sights is really definitely on the engineer because she thinks because he's the oldest son of this like electronic company family or whatever. So she all caught up in that, and you know, still not paying her husband no mind, but whatever. When did she ever really pay him any attention? Okay, so was the professor having a dream, imaginary dream of his kids and him making dumplings and God been holding their baby, sitting on the couch for the next Lunar New Year. What is wrong with him? Okay. And he's ready to get married and get her pregnant. Obviously. You're not even in her league, but okay. Let's see how this goes. Will this wedding happen? Maybe, but whatever. But you trying to create a whole new family scene with her, with a new baby, with your kids there, when you didn't even do that with your wife that you had the kids with, the first 2 kids with. I ain't see you make a dumpling, lift a finger, want to spend time with her and the kids, doing little fun stuff. I'm not saying they didn't do anything, but you get my point. Come on. But he irks me to the highest power. So, you got so that's the older couple. You got the 40-year-old couple, Dr. Dog, because that's his new name. Dr. Dog, he's sick now from hosting the funeral. And, his mother is like, oh, and then she still need not talking. And, he laying in the hospital bed. Men are weak. Like, really? You sick from that? We do that and some, like, whatever. Okay. So, she not talking, but she having all kinds of flashbacks and thoughts, thinking about what her mother said, what her did. Yeah, and you wish you could have your mom right now, but you can't. You treated her wrong when she was here for the reasons you thought were fair. But now that the shoe is on your foot, you seeing your mom and how she handled things from a totally different aspect. And yeah, you thinking about your daughter, but you also thinking about you and how this marriage is a mess. And he cheating and how hurt you are. But now you get it. Your mom was thinking the same way. And now it's too late. I'm sorry. And you think about all the things she said, the hints that she gave that he might be cheating, the whole 9. So in any event, he finally comes home from of course, his mother's bringing him porridge to the hospital and whatever. But I thought it was funny when he got annoyed with her in the hospital and was like, I don't need to eat porridge anymore. Don't bring any more. It's like, oh, okay. So Dr. Dog decides to come home from the hospital and spend time with her. And she starts talking to him. He's all happy. Oh, my God. I knew it's our connection. I knew I needed to come home. You could talk again. He hugged it, girl. And she pushes him away. She pushed him away. And now he mad. I don't understand. I understand you lost your mother, but our marriage and your mother, those 2 things have nothing to do with each other. She went in the room like, got her coat, was like, I need you to take me somewhere. Now this is where it gets good. Like good. Okay. I probably ain't gonna touch on nothing else from this point on, but this scene here. I need you to take me somewhere. But he gets in the car and she says, put in Ami's address. Let's go see her. The look on his face. And he was like, oh, it really wasn't anything. Now he already, she was like, you either go to her house or you go to the courthouse. Because I'm not getting out of the car, and you know how stubborn I can be, so whichever one. He gets out the car, come on, no, get out. She's standing her ground. He, like most men, when you caught Dr. Dog, now you backpedaling, you trying to this and that. Woo. So then he pulls off, but now he pulls on the side of the road, and he trying to convince her not to go. How many times did she have to tell you her house or the courthouse? She's not playing. She meant that. And all those things that she dreamt and was thinking she wished she could say, it's about to go down. She takes his phone from him, and then when they get there, she said, I don't know you coming up. She cuts the phone on. What is her name in your phone? Manager Kim. I was cracking up. Let her know he coming up. She said, okay. They walk, and she was like, just come in. Did you see the look on his face when he looked at her? She like, oh, so you know the code? So you just walk up in? Yes, he does, ma'am. Yes. But her priceless in a robe with her towel around her head. I'm making whatever kind of tea, she said. And she turned around and said, hello, I'm so-and-so. whatever his name is. He's Dr. Dog. That's probably I don't remember his name. He was Dr. Bay, now he's Dr. Dog. Wife. She was like, excuse me for a second. So that was just to go put clothes on. They sit down. She was like, cut that off. The teapot was boiling. He sits. It's not what you think, is it? Then what is it? So she was like, when did y'all meet? Are y'all in love? What's your relationship to the... She was like, we're in love. We met a year ago. Bang, bang, bang. She was like, what has he bought you? Cars, purse, flat. What kind of car? She was like, a Benz. Shot. Did you see the look up? Listen. And she was like, so you're in love? He didn't respond. She said, so I'm going to take you not responding to me that you are. She was like, so I just want to let you know I'm divorcing him. Basically, she was like, you can have him, and I'm going to leave now. I will file the divorce papers as soon as possible so you guys can start your happy life. She was like, so you can stay here. You guys stay here. I'll leave so you can get to planning. I was in heaven. I was living for this scene. But it gets better. Because she leaves. Now, she told him he could stay. Why he running after her? Why he leaving Ami in the apartment? Because until a man is ready to leave his wife, that's when he leaves. It's not when she wants to leave. So, yeah, he loved Ami, whatever, but he ain't stayed here and plan his future. He ran after his wife because he has to keep things a certain way. He wants to end it on his terms. But I can't stand him. That's why men, it's not, you cheated on your terms. Now you want to end it on your terms because they think everything is about them and they should get their way. Okay. She makes arrangements. I'm so glad she got in that cab even when he tried to stop her. Yeah, go away. She goes home. The mother-in-law, of course, is like, what's going on there? But this is where I'm waiting. I said, please, or is she going to find out before the end of the episode 10? Because if she is, I am here for this. Listen, get me a glass of wine, y'all, because I need to be sipping for this. Because this is about. And she finds out. Look, I got one earring on, one earring off. These scenes had me stressed. She finds out. She was like, that can't be true. He would never. She looked at him and she realized, but it could be true. Who was more mad? That's my question. Please, in the comments. Who was more mad? The wife or the mother? Because that stepmother was pissed. She was pissed. There are no words for how mad she was. And she was like, where does this bee live? Give me her address. I said, you want to know why? Because you found out she's 29, she an actress, and she pretty. Because you thought he was going to get with you and you would get rid of the wife. Now you realize you're not even in the running because he got a 29-year-old chippy that he banging. I'm just saying because that's what he doing. And so you was not even in his sights. So you sick. You sick. The crazy thing is you more sick than a wife at this point. And inside I'm laughing because I was waiting for this. I'm literally hollering. I am living for this. Now she drinking. He didn't left. But why he come back with her? Get her to lie and say it wasn't what it was. Really? Oh, just give me 2 to 3 years. No more than 5. Wait for me. I can't do it now. I can't divorce now. And you young and dumb. You know what? But no, because you don't have to. Some young people aren't dumb. She's just dumb. So you going to lie for him and say it's not an affair now, even though you already said it was an affair, so that you could wait for him and give him the time so that he can stay married because he's not ready to divorce because he can't hurt Gia and da-da-da. Use a big dummy. A big dummy. But whatever. So, we got that. But when this mother-in-law start drinking and he show up with her, did she attack her? The wife didn't even pull her hair. Boy, she was livid. But when she smacked him, I said, oh yeah, she mad. You mad. But you know what? Because this just, your whole plan just went out the window. Because you was setting it up for him to be free. Sweetie, he didn't want you. You was living in a fantasy world, and now you just got smacked back to reality. So basically, you on the wife, you sitting on the couch with the wife, like he done cheated on you. Y'all don't even know I was living for this scene, like. And the wife was like calm, cool, and collected. She was like, okay, well, if that's true, like when you swear on your parents, of course she said, yeah, dummy. She was like, okay, well, let me see your phone. Let me see how your name is saved in his phone. Why he jumping? That's a bit much asking to see her phone, is it? No, it's not. She is by no means dumb. And you have been caught red-handed. Let's not forget that when she saw her with the jacket, before she knew who she was, she asked her who gave her the jacket, and she said her boyfriend. Clear as day. So now y'all trying to backpedal. The damage has been done. And I'm pretty sure this wife who is no dummy, ain't falling for this shenanigans. And if she do, I will be quite shocked. But in any event, let me tell y'all. Y'all don't even know. I was like, this episode was everything. That's all I can tell you. That ending was everything. Oh, but the ending ended. Because is she ready to bust her in the head with a bottle? Listen. And I'm just looking and I'm laughing. So this was the best one for me of the women who found out. Because I was super hurt for the older couple, the professor and his wife. Because she just didn't deserve that. And don't get me wrong, P. Young doesn't deserve this either. But now that she got it together, it's the way that she's handling it for me that I'm living for. And the way that this mother is acting like she the darn wife that I'm living for. So this one is like the best. But anyway, I think I said enough. My voice is already sounding crazy. I'm getting ready to get out of here. But y'all already know I cannot wait to episode 11. Like, can't wait. I don't even want to rush the week, but I'm rushing a week because I need to get to episode 11. All right, guys. Until next time, this is Philly Pre saying bye-bye.